Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a head-to-head comparison of two acid legends, both modern clones of the original Roland TB-03, the Roland TB-03 hardware by Roland of course, and the TB-303 plugin from Roland Cloud. I actually had an original 303 back in the day, yeah, the real deal, but like many of us, I ended up selling it. Regret it? Absolutely, sure, I got a decent amount of money for it, but no price can really match the squelchy magic. And by the way, you might notice I'm wearing a Roland t-shirt. It's just a nod to this iconic brand. To be clear, this video is not sponsored. I'm not receiving any payment or freebies from Roland. I'm just sharing my genuine and unbased opinion with you. But if you like the video and if you like the t-shirt, I've added a link in the description where you can check it out. And it helps support the channel at no extra cost for you. So, how close do this modern version get? Let's find out. First, some quick background. The original TB-303 was released in the early 80s and almost by accident helped spark the acid house revolution. The TB-03, part of Roland Boutique series, is a modern digital recreation with added features and USB MIDI audio. It integrates easily with your DAW via MIDI and USB, works as a digital audio interface, and can even function as a dedicated MIDI controller for the Roland Cloud TB-303 plugin. The TB-303 plugin, part of Roland Cloud's legendary series, aims to faithfully emulate the original circuitry, all in the software. Let's now take a quick look at the interface and workflow. The TB-03 keeps that classic layout, but adds an LED screen, effects, and pattern memory. The plugin has a virtual interface that mimics the original 303 but is more minimal, but with a total DAW integration. Key differences. Both the TB-03 and the Roland Cloud TB-303 plugin include built-in delay and overdrive effects. The TB-03 gives you hand control with physical knobs, while the plugin offers DAW integration, automation, and easy recall. Visually and functionally, the TB-03 and the Roland Cloud plugin share almost the same exact interface, about 99% identical. So if you know how to program one, you'll feel right at home with the other. The hardware TB-03 can be powered by batteries and use standalone. It also features a built-in speaker, not exactly amazing to be honest, but it's handy if you just need to quickly program patterns and listen to your creation without connecting to an external amplification system. As mentioned earlier, it supports MIDI over USB, functions as a digital audio interface, and can even serve as a dedicated MIDI controller for the Roland Cloud plugin. One of the big advantages of the TB-03 hardware is its physical connectivity. It includes 5-pin MIDI in and out, USB MIDI audio, audio output, headphone out, and importantly, a trigger input as well as a CV and gate out. The trigger input and CV gate out lets you sync the TB-03 directly to modular gear like Eurorack systems by receiving clock pulses, perfect for tight timing and hands-on modular integration. I personally use the TB-03 this way in my setup, syncing it seamlessly with my Eurorack modules for acid lines and grooves that stay locked in perfect time. On the other hand, the Roland Cloud plugin connects via your DAW and MIDI controller setup, making it incredibly flexible for in-the-box production. While it doesn't have physical ins and outs, its deep integration with your DAW means that you can automate every parameter and recall your setting instantly. The plugin is more portable and perfect for in-the-box workflows. Plus, you can have as many as you like. For a first test, I have set up a pattern on the hardware TB-03 and I'm sending the same sequence using MIDI USB to the plugin. I will also use the hardware to control the software's parameters, cutoff, resonance, envelope, and accent, so we can do a true A-B comparison. You can hear the plugin on the left channel and the hardware on the right channel. Alright, let's listen to some classic acid bass lines. This time you will hear a couple of bars from the plugin, followed by a couple of bars on the hardware, with the same exact knob positions. First up you will hear the sequence using no effect, and then I will add some drums. So there you have it, the Roland TB-03 hardware versus Roland Cloud TB-03. Both are fantastic for creating AC bassline, of course, and I think that each has its own vibe, even if they sound a little bit different. If you go back and hear closer to the video, you will hear that the plugin sounds maybe a little bit colder and the hardware sounds a little bit warmer, and that's a little more punchiness, I think, to it. I still prefer the hardware, also because I'm using it with my Eurorack setup sometimes. So please let me know in the comments which one you prefer. Do you prefer the sound of the plugin or the sound of the hardware unit, or maybe you prefer the convenience of and price as well of the plugin versus the hardware unit. And if you enjoyed this comparison, so please like, subscribe and hit the bell to remain notified on future videos about synths and plugins. See you!